Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Monday night. We got a Music Monday. We got a special guest as well to tune in tonight. It is going to be a great show. We want to thank them for being with us tonight. But first, before we get to the guest, I want to promote our sponsors, which is Pure West Compassion Club. They are located at 9430 Adams Street, right here in Holland. Give them a call, 616-772-9420. And then we also got Zamudio Ramos Cleaning Service. Angela Zamudio is the owner. Get a hold of her. Excuse me. 616-321-0309. Our special guest tonight, once I find their camera, is, I'll have you say that because I'm going to mess it up.
Estrellas de Oro.
Now I got to fix their camera because it's blurry. But anyways, we got them tonight. We're gonna have fun tonight. So
say hi, guys.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here with us as I fix your camera because it's blurry. And we're good.
I know.
So tell us about yourselves. What's type of music do you guys do? So people that don't know you.
Basically our genre is conjunto, but it's basically Tejano. You know, it's a Tex-Mex style of a mixture of polkas and a little bit of Tejano, you know, old-fashioned, new modern kind of the stuff that we're doing. Mainly traditional Tex-Mex conjunto, basically, but it's lo que es. That's what we've been thriving that for quite some time now, and we've been blessed to be still doing it for some few years already, almost 3 decades, yeah.
I was just gonna say that. How long have you guys been doing it?
3
Total, like
3 decades. Los Estrellas de Oro were born 1992, 93.
Okay.
I was just born. No,
and actually, I was not the original accordion player. I was actually the bajo sexto player at that time.
Really? Who was the original?
Frutoso Verdial, from El Valle. Yes, great friend of ours, hermanos. We grew up there in Santa Maria, Texas. That's where originally I'm from. Born and raised from the Valle. Born in West Laco, Texas. My son born in Harlingen, Texas. Both originally from the Valley.
Nice.
And we moved. Well, actually, we're migrants. Well, picked up blueberries. You know, picked the fields. 99, we came over here. Went back. Came back 98. Sorry. Went back. Came back 99, and we stayed here ever since. It's been already 25 years.
That's cool.
So we kind of bought a piece of Texas back over here to Michigan.
Dale, nomás así, bro.
A decent part, you know. So yeah, ever since then, we've been blessed. I mean, it was a struggle when we got here, you know, because obviously, you know, didn't know a lot of people, you know. So ever since then, it took me since 1999. I think our first release was 2007 or 2009, I believe, and it was actually Un Corazón Amargado.
Okay.
It took us
Grupo Fierro says what up.
quite a while. But other than that, I mean, it's been a struggle like any other bands, you know, you go through ups and downs, and the most important thing is, you know, we got to stick together and just keep going forward, bro.
Grupo Fierro says, what's up, guys?
Oh, what's up,
Yeah, like little brothers like that, you know, we're all in the struggle, we all do this, you know, we do it for the love of the music and obviously for la raza, you know, the raza.
Nomás,
Yeah,
la música.
Yeah, la música. I mean, you don't do this for the money, because obviously if you did it for the money, then I'm in the wrong. I mean, but other than that, I mean, todos tenemos, you know, we all go through ups and downs, and ever since then, like, one of our first recordings was obviously there's 2 or 3 recordings with, and before that was one with Cendea Records from Matamoros with Fruity and recording, and then there was, I think, 1 or 2 more with Discos RN. That's from McAllen. And then I took over the accordion, which was 1994, and we recorded in West Laco in Master Productions, I want to say. Master Productions in West Laco, Texas. That's the first recording. And then that's when we had Panchito Hernandez on the bajo sexto, which is now currently with Ruben de la Cruz. Yes, I know Ruben de la Cruz. As a matter of fact, shout out to good buddy Ruben de la Cruz, compadre. We met Ruben de la Cruz. I met him actually when I was in bajo sexto in 1990, 89 or 90 in Florida. I was playing bajo sexto with another band, which was called Los Imperiales de Armando Belmares. This is in Florida now. So, yeah, I guess I'm old, man.
I don't know about everything.
Maybe 35 is not old, brother.
Man, older women still blows, right?
How old were you around that time in Florida?
I want to say about 13,
Wow.
12, 13. Give or take 14 years old.
You were riding
wow.
with the band
Yeah.
and all kinds
Chavalón,
of
chavalón. And I met with that cruise over there, and we had like a little jam out together. And I met in the salon. I've known Ruben. And
Okay.
coming back to where I was in the first album, Fury, and then we did 94, first album myself, took over the accordion with Panchito Mago, and we did a lot of noise down there in El Valle, but we decided to move up here. But, my family started growing up, I had my children, I had 3 kids already, and was the music, like I said, it doesn't pay for the bills, so we,
So did you introduce the person next to you,
oh,
buddy?
yeah, you might know him, he's my son, he's a drummer. What's your name?
Juan Contreras, I think I'm his son.
No sé si uno like me hacer anything. I don't do anything. But
I do actually want to announce that Marcos and Tito's is here. What did I say, Tito's? Marcos and Tito is here. Unfortunately, they're off camera for some odd reason, but one of the
The camera is on Estrellas.
exactly, that's the whole point.
you should go authentic.
Once I get,
So yeah, so this past week I watched the video. Este vato, your son over here, I was like, pobrecito drum. El vato was slamming this song. I was like, pobrecito, I hate to be the snare drum right now.
The snare drum's got blood streaks right now.
Hey, show the camera your hand.
yeah.
Show the camera your hand. En la otra. Mira.
No.
That's how hard the vato was
I
playing.
popped them all the way open. All of them.
Wow.
He's got blisters and blood blisters. No, but it's
Also, man,
slamming, bro.
also, when they say you literally when you read music, perfect example.
Perfect situation.
Perfect example.
Became a reality.
Growing up, my dad's always told me, man, I was about 10 years old, and I used to walk in on them when they used to practice, man. I used to hop on there, and he used to tell me, if you're going to hit them, man, you got to smack them hard, man, so I could feel that punch, and ever since then, it's been ringing in my
But then you
head.
played barefooted, or what? Well, con las
Calcetines.
I didn't start doing that until I was about, I want to say 17 years old, but I used to always play with my shoes, too.
But why is it because you?
It's a technique. A lot of drummers do it, too. Now, I'm not the only one. There's drummers out there.
Is it because you can feel the beat, or
No,
because
it's just you can do a little more tricks with it. You slide up with it. With your
Okay.
foot.
You get better
makes it a little more
grip on
easier.
it?
Okay.
You say
I
better
can say at
grip
least,
and
Too advanced for me.
When did you start playing the drums? How old are you when?
Officially, according to my parents, they said I was 2 years old. I was already
There's some pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
I should, yeah.
He said basically I would bang. I had a way to go to sleep. I used to bang my head on the floor, like rock myself and shit. So I follow my dad's beat. And then from there,
Really?
Yeah. From there, I started doing that. And then my dad put me on the drums at 2 years old. I couldn't barely reach the pedals, but he got a picture of me right there. And I was about.
See the 2 times you're gonna see his head like it's heavy like a tongue too. Ever since then, yeah.
So I'm gonna say one thing. Este vato, I've been watching him, and then we did that video over in the casino, and when it was his time to play, este vato, he was
Yeah.
his energy. It's man, that energy is live, dude. It's just
Thank you.
Proud of him.
It's
I'm proud of him.
crazy
He's
live.
come a long way and he's doing it. I'm real proud of
it's
him.
awesome, dude.
He's my backbone, man. He's my backbone.
I did
guess
get
it's a
some
drummer.
footage. I think I got some footage of you from that one too.
I think you do actually.
All I can say is, man, he's got it. He's since he was small, and he's doing it. And I'm proud
So
of him.
who was your before you even started the accordion? Who was your idol?
Well, I come from a line of musicians on the side of my mother, side of my dad too, but famously more from my mom's side, La de mi Madre. I'm pretty sure I'll say the name, and you guys will recognize him. 3 people out there that are watching us. Los Cadetes Linares, the main founder, Homero Guerrero, who was the main founder. He was my mom's sister, my mom's brother, my mom's sister.
Really?
Yeah, ser hermana.
Oh wow.
So basically being my uncle. I never got to meet him because obviously I was only 5 years old. He passed away in 1982. I was born in 77, obviously, but I never got to meet him. And if I did, I don't remember. The one that does remember is one of my older brothers, obviously. I'm the smallest, but yeah, he was the founder and CEO of Los Cadetes Linares. And definitely that's where, I guess, the bloodline comes from. It's already in the blood.
That's cool.
So that being said, my mom always sings, she used to sing, she still sings around the house singing, and she's the one that started me with the drums, with one snare, my mother.
We have Paco Martinez online.
What up, Paco?
Oh, saludos de Paco, mi familia Martinez. Much love to you guys.
Those are my primos.
Oh,
Joey
the
Herrera.
lowriders, yeah.
The lowriders are my primos.
Original lowriders, yeah.
That's
With
cool.
Scorpion, yeah. So yeah, basically that's basically where la sangre de la música comes from, my music bloodline.
Most people would say, it was Flaco Jimenez, or it was like, what was it, Jordan? Steve Jordan.
Well, I mean, as far as musical that I really admire, and I mean, that have influenced me, I mean, it's endless. I mean, from my tío, Los Catilinares, all the way to Flaco, to Esteban Jordano, Gilberto Rubén Vela. I mean, and it just keeps going to La Mafia, La Fiebre, Emilio, I mean, everything. I mean, music is music, even to blues and jazz. I mean, I love music, and the influence of music has really kept me going right now. I bleed music. Just like my son, and that's one of the things if it wasn't for music, I don't know what I would be right now, because, obviously I'm not making money off of music. I love, I'm investing in music,
Right.
and I do because I love it. And just to see the people laugh and enjoy and see them just dance, and when they applaud, man, that is the ultimate compliment.
See, that's how I am too, because
It's
I
the
don't
ultimate
listen to
compliment,
Spanish music.
yeah.
I don't listen to Spanish music, but I like the way the tune, the sound,
Yeah,
it gets you into
El
it.
puro güerito este.
You don't know what you're doing, look at the cameras.
Now, my grandpa, actually, the only reason why I do ever kind of listen to it is because of my grandpa. He was always listening to Tejano music, and
We all have, musically, we all have, have it differently, we all show it differently, but, I mean, we're not here, why? Because music, not only music, I mean, if it's not cameras, it's lights, camera action, it's always together.
yep.
So you're basically used to that. Entertainment industry.
Entertainment, that's what it is, and as far as this goes, if it wasn't for you guys, I mean, you guys are our voice. You guys are our eyes, you guys are the ones that speak out for us. And it's good,
It speaks for you,
Yeah.
because I know you got like 4 CDs out, and
Yeah.
you got a new song out.
Well, we have basically a new album out, which is called Back on Track, and we've been working on. I worked on it for. I mean, if you want to say time is endless, because once by the time you release one song, you listen to it already like 1,000 times, and you're still not happy with it.
Right.
So I mean, it's one of the things that we invest a lot of time in trying to get music on it.
And how many?
Basically, the album, basically Back on Track, which is on all digital platforms.
Yeah.
By the way, and you can find them on all digital platforms.
I have Andy Diaz. He said, you guys did a great job last night. You guys did put on a great show.
Thank you.
Andres from Lansing, Michigan.
Thank you. Much love. Appreciate you guys. We're trying and we're still keep doing it. Thank you. That means so much to us. Thank you, Andy. Thank you very much.
Just a personal question for me. How was it for you growing up with your dad, being in musical, and then...
I knew that question was
I told him to be prepared.
okay. So,
I mean, was he mean, or he like, hey, do it right, I'm gonna snap you? When the question was
well, to be honest, my dad takes his music very serious, and he always has. And when we're practicing, he's never joking around. He's always very serious about his music. Like, I'd mess up during the practice session. He'll stop us right there in the middle of the session, redo it again.
Yeah.
We'll redo that song over and over, just one song over and over and over. So, yeah, my dad was a little hard on me, but you know what? I needed that.
You respect that, though.
Oh yeah, I definitely do. It made me to what I am tonight. I respect and I love my dad for that.
Yeah, love him too, man, because he listened. And I like it with anybody.
He's like, because he listened. After you took the cinto to his ass.
Un bicho por favor. I mean, pero, and I gotta give you the good part. I'm proud of him because he put up. I am an a-hole. I mean, it's just like anybody that you try to put on a video for the people.
Yes.
They go spend their money, hard-earned money, sweat and tears to go see. And that's what we do.
There's a lot of critics when it comes to music.
Oh man, that's
Especially in the audience.
that's the best part of it. And if you're in this line of business, either you take it or you don't. But in reality, you need to learn how to take constructive criticism because if you don't, that you're not gonna get nowhere.
There's a lot of thick skin.
It's a good way to
Oh
learn.
yeah. No. I mean, that's what's gonna make it. And sometimes they're right, even though you don't want to see it. They're right. It's just gotta overcome and just, put your pride aside a little bit. And then and really as men, and all people.
You're fine. You're fine.
I forgot, just,
You're fine. You're fine.
no, but you know what I'm saying. But
This is
yeah,
uncensored.
so I thought I'm out of it then. Those are the kind of things that, and to this day, me being in the music industry this long, I still see it. I still see it and I still go through it, but it's one of those things that I've always lived by, and it's a cardinal rule. Every day you learn something new. And if you want to learn, you're always going to keep learning. When you want to stop, when you don't want to learn no more, pues mejor quítate los guantes. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, some of us
Speaking
here.
of one thing,
Yeah.
speaking of one thing, did you hear one is negatives? These
Saludos a Mr. Daniel Ortiz, who used to be one of my drummers.
I tagged him in it, but I don't know.
Yeah, good, great friend.
Mr. John Ortiz has been in multiple bands, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like this: the Ortiz brothers have been such
Very talented man.
a
Very.
spotlight for people to actually use them in
Yeah.
their music.
Oh, you know what? And that's
All the Ortizes are very, very talented.
great musician. Speaking about just music, like last name Ortiz, you can talk about the Martinez, you can talk about the Valdez's, you can talk about the Alacos. I mean, the Midwest has so many talented musicians. I mean, all the way to Revilla, to Juego, I mean, to Grana, the boys, I mean, to Celestina. I mean, there's like endless. I mean, there's so much talent up here,
Did you say Celestina?
Yeah.
I remember, Water Relief. When I hired you guys at Water Relief.
Yeah,
with the Hometown Boys.
Yeah, see, and but just talking about, there's so much talent here, and you guys are our voices. You guys are, they're speaking out for all of us, and that's really, really nice.
Celestina's still trying to come out.
Oh no, she's doing good. Yeah,
Is she really?
Yeah. She just came out with a new album. And she's making noise. I mean, this is like all of us. We're all struggling. We're all trying. It's the music. I mean, you still got your old schools. Like you're talking about. So you're talking about the house sound band. Those are the guys. Back in the days, Capitalinos, all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of great talented musicians. They have been, because a lot of these people, they were from Texas, kind of like me, about 20, 30 years ago, or more, 40, 50 years ago. They, people from Texas came over here. So if you think about it, there's a lot of Tejanos up here. I mean, Michigan is, Michigan is Mexicano. It's investigation.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, you guys did a show over at the casino with Grupo Viento.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Between you and Grupo Viento, man, you guys do one hell of a show.
It was a great
I'm
show.
like bias, man. They're
In
para los otros son guys,
Grupo Edición.
también that Thomas stuff, yeah.
Tom Salazar.
Yep.
Man, you guys just slammed. I can't even. He Ben wanted to leave. And I'm like, I'm not ready.
He was tired.
They went this far. They went this far to where he threw my leather jacket on stage and said, "Let's go." He threw my leather jacket. He was like, "Oh God." I didn't want to go.
It's not that I wanted to leave, it was just, I had a lot of editing to do, so I was like, we
You got
got
the hardest job. You got the hardest job.
He does. Editing is not easy here.
The reason why I can say, because I'm not very, very literate with the computer, and when I started my first my 3 albums, I did it on a board. It's called the DX 1600 digital portable studio. 16 tracks, but only one headset. So literally, I recorded each individual musician by itself. Yeah, something you guys don't know.
Yeah.
All my albums, my first 3 albums, were recorded each track individually. So basically, if you go to a studio, you have all the guys do it together.
Yeah.
Not the way I did. I mean, the reason why, because I did not have the resources, the backup, or sponsors, or none of those means to go to a studio.
Right.
What I bought, I invested, which was a $2,000 studio, which I got, never forget this, because it was my first investment once I moved over here. It was the last one on display at Guitar Center. It was for $500. I bought it, bro. It was the best. It was a holy grail, and I never forget that, man. I never forget that. I started with that, and I had to learn obviously because I didn't even finish 6th grade. I never graduated school. I graduated from hard knock school, but I finished this. I can say I finished. I'm a 6th grader, right? Leave me alone. but
Music plays for itself.
yeah, and I learned. I had to learn. So there's a joke easy que there was three ¿cómo dicen? Three different mexicanos whatever blah blah y pues estaban in the airplane y the mexicano pues couldn't keep his hands on it. By the time he got off the airplane his hands were swollen porque tanto que he was touching the knobs. Well, that was me. That's how I learned how to do what I had to do. Y le picaba acá. Because, I didn't know nothing about that.
Hands-on experience.
Exactly. So the first three albums, like I said, were done like that. Because obviously it only had one headphone jack. Now you can add ons and you can have, what you get one computer and So, but this was just a small thing. And I remember I learned how to use the metronome. I would put on the headphones and play the accordion, and then come back, play the bajo, and then my brother would come in and do the bass. Then, at the time I was doing the drums, and then Johnny would do the drums, and then Amos would do the drums, which was another drummer, and now my son. But now I progressed, and now I have a Mac. I graduated, so it's come a long way, and I'm still learning. Like I said, we're coming back to that.
Herbie Atkins said, Estrellas Oro are bad as conjunto.
Who's that?
Herbie Atkins.
Oh man, he's a musician también, al bajo. He's un animal. Saludos, carnal Herbie. Saludos. Yeah, animal, mucho respeto.
Andy Diaz said, I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, one instrument, and on the albums, a lot of the bajo I did the majority of the bajo, and on all the recordings I did majority of the drums on the first and second album, the third album too, partial of the fourth album. My son did the half of the new album.
Okay.
So you'll notice the difference. It sounds badass, that's him. It sounds okay, it's me.
I'm kind of jealous because you guys played in Saginaw not too long ago. Did you get to play with Elliot? Or
No. We were.
I was so mad. I was like, these autos over there with Daddy. That my girlfriend gave. I was mad. I was like,
I'm gonna send them to kick it. We were now. We were not.
I believe there's a video.
You want to play?
There's a video that you guys had done in Saginaw that was produced by. Was it Molly that took the video?
It was either her or he was either Paul.
Everything, so yeah.
Yeah, he was probably Mario or Paul.
So the promoter Molly
Yep.
did a video, which
I
we're
didn't
gonna
answer.
play
I didn't
right now
answer.
so you guys can actually hear them. So
Actually, hold on. Oh, never mind. It's
So we're gonna play this real quick. That way you guys can hear the Estrellas Oro badass group. I'm gonna tell you right now.
We're still trying, brother. We're still trying.
all right. Here we go.
Eso me freak out when you do that.
Me tiene miedo porque yo no me
That's one of the songs in my hardcore to this day, man.
That's a old song.
Go to Spotify, it's got like 197 million plays.
How many plays?
197 million, 96 million. Go to Spotify, look it up, el palomito.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look it up. From my uncle. Look it up. 197 million. Look it up now. Actually, you gotta look it up now. It's Palomito.
Where's it on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, let me check.
So, what was that festival?
Oh,
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda?
¿qué onda? It was, I think, the
Pues
fourth.
todavía es no qué. ¿Qué onda? ¿Vos qué onda?
Yeah, it was the third one.
¿Qué onda?
Yeah,
¿Qué onda seguir año?
second annual, yeah.
What was it in?
If you go to Spotify, el Palomito by los
No idea
Veterinaries.
what that says.
Herbie Atkinson said Radio Picoso is 103.9 WLEN.
What?
That they got your music on rotation.
Okay.
So I think you guys, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
Can you write that down?
Yes, sir.
That way I spell it correctly.
But yeah, you guys been slamming, man. It's just I can't. I really want to see with not just Estrellas de Oro, or just with the local band. What I really want to see is Michigan, the Hound Stars here, to
That's the
be
song, and that's the band.
to be on stage when it
Spotify
comes to the
will show
Hound
you.
Awards when it comes to
Spotify will
Texas.
show you. Oh, yeah.
That's what I want to see. Is you guys be on stage when it comes to like Emilio Nevada or
Well,
Jesse Turner,
Yeah.
whatever. I want to see anybody from Michigan be on that stage.
I'm taking the moment right now, like, the Midwest, a big shout out and shout out to Rolando and Grupo Motivo, and Joey Herrera the third, and Ben Herrera.
Motivo was just here.
Yeah. Well, they were part of the project with Jay Pettis, which is a patron, which won an award. So that's just letting it be known the kind of talent that's here in Midwest, and it's been underrated for the long. Me being a Tejano and originally from Texas, not everything, don't take it wrong. There's a lot of great talent in Texas. Texas is, como quien dice, is the bread and butter, but there is a lot of great musicians out here too. Not only California, Arizona, New Mexico. Up to all the other states around.
I find it as hard as inspiring to that
Yeah.
generation. Even with the house, it's like it's hard to,
We're everywhere,
it's hard to
man.
inspire people, but you guys are doing it. You're being on stage, that inspires somebody out there.
Which I want to piggyback on that because even in the new generation, if you look at between rock,
Oh my God, yeah.
okay, if you look at rock, now you have a new generation, but then you look at rap, then you have a new generation. But when it comes to Tejano, there's no new generation, but just a new era.
now, you see a lot of new young people
Castillo is
coming out.
putting a new kick on everything. Using conjunto as well as cumbia and everything on putting it in his music.
Fine.
He's finding something that will grab people's attention. You guys are doing the same thing.
We are trying, man, and it's hard because the music industry. Obviously, you see all these movies and it shows you right now this is the beautiful thing. You just see the beauty of it. You don't see the backstage and the the bad stuff, because
Oh, man, I tell you what, I know about that back.
It's a very dirty business,
Yes, it is.
especially when it comes down to
How many times have I told this
It's a
to the
dirty
group
business.
that in entertainment there's a lot of dirty hands.
It's really sad to say about it because in reality, if you think about it, if we would just get united, how much we could be more.
Yeah.
Because the music industry is so powerful. It sends messages without even thinking about it.
But see, this is what I like.
It
This
sends
is what I
messages.
love about you guys, and I love and todo música here is that the fact you guys use each other.
You know what?
When you guys gotta do a group and somebody says, "Well, I can't make it," but then you call somebody else from a
It's
different
called-
group. You guys
brothership, bro.
Put the show on
Brothership,
every day, so
you gotta realize
you
it.
don't want your brothers to look bad,
You gotta realize that you never know when something's gonna happen, and it's always good to be good with everybody because as fellow musicians, my son may be sick this day, and I need a drummer, which it has happened to me. Rest his soul, Rolando Rolly Lopez from Saginaw. He was one of the guys that, he couldn't make it, or which happens in the band. I'm mad with him because blah blah blah, or he's on blower, and I'm not gonna put up with your shit because it happens. Like I said, the bad, everything right now looks good, but the stuff that happens behind doors,
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes, and rest his soul. Those are the kind of stuff we're talking about. That I'm like you're saying about how somebody needs a musician. I'm there, and. Mr. Rolando did the same thing, and that's like one of the things that I've always learned, and I try to show my kid, as a musician, we're all in the same boat, bro. So it's always good to have a fellow lending hand, because you never know what's going to happen, even if it's a string, even if it's a speaker or a microphone or a wire. It's always good to know who you have, because we're all in the same boat, I've always known how. I was taught that, and there's a lot of musicians that do it, and there's a lot of musicians that don't. Like,
So-
that's the bad thing about the music.
So let me ask you a question, being in music, because I've been in the music business for a long time, okay? And a lot of people get this confused. When you're in a band and you're doing a show, but then family's involved. When does it get personal versus business?
Well, it should never get personal. Once you enter the establishment, it's already business. So as soon as you walk in, the family or the personal stays outside. That's done.
Does business ever intervene with personal?
Oh, it's going to happen. It has. It's
And
going to
how does that
happen.
get handled?
And you need to learn how to put it aside. Sometimes you need to walk away, and instead of escalating, be in the. Sometimes you got to be the better man instead of I'm the leader. No, walk away and try to defuse the situation. Defuse it.
So I'm
Because
gonna
this has happened. It
I'm gonna
has.
revert to your son here. Is there ever a time that your dad pisses you off and it was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna play with you. No, I'm done. No, I'm not. No.
All the time. I'll answer it. You're not going to answer me. All the time.
Yeah.
All
So
the
how do you
time.
guys handle that between father and son, being personal?
It's my dad. You don't say nothing. I walk away. I bitch at him all the time. I yell whatever. Get in the circuit ready. Let's go.
That's
On.
respect.
And he still blows
It's
up.
respect to the business.
It's my dad.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no.
But the thing is about it, we're a team.
Yeah.
You're gonna, there's only one chief. I need Indians.
Yeah. Thank you.
Exactly. No disrespect, not trying to say nothing about using that, I don't want it to come back in my ass, but there's gotta be one leader, and we need musicians,
So it's fair to say that regardless of whatever happens in between bands and stuff, entertainment still continues.
It has. Look going forward. It's never gonna finish. Where there's one, there's another one.
Fast pace.
Voila.
It doesn't ever stop.
The river doesn't stop rolling, does it?
No,
So it keeps rolling, rolling. It's rolling.
Yep.
So
But yeah.
I remember when you arrived, you came with a package. What did you bring with you?
It's called an accordion. But I also bought a poster for you. I haven't actually about the main person, which is the wife.
Welcome.
Yeah,
So hello to the wife.
Yes, my wife. Yes, that's
So-
the wife.
You know, why don't you give us a little live action of who you are and how you play?
I'll try.
Give your hint that here a little show.
Okay.
You mind?
Get down, Pops. You got this.
So we got Estrellas coming up.
All right, while they go get ready, we'll sit here and talk to each other and just stare at the wall. So we got a good show coming up, a live scene. As I get this ready, I can't. You know what? Hold on. Let me check something.
You Brandon with that? You Brandon? Brandon? Yeah.
So we have the accordion player of Estrellas. He's going to give us a little show. Hope you all enjoy this. Let's do this.
So shall we do this now? Yo no porque ya no puede ver la poquito.
Thank you.
crusade.
Do you see Ramon Ayala?
Oh my God. Oh, so we didn't know.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Quiero amanecer toda la raza bailando, quiero amanecer toda la raza pachangando, quiero amanecer bailando, quiero amanecer gozando, quiero amanecer toda la raza bailando, quiero amanecer toda la raza pachangando, quiero amanecer bailando, quiero amanecer gozando.
Okay, he's over. He's over.
That's the host director.
Oh, I thought it was Tiptoe to the Tulips. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I love the music, like I said earlier. The music is something, like I said, I love music, and it's one of those things that I'll never. I guess, like I told my wife and like I told my kid, you know, the day I die is when you bury me with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know.
So you don't want your wife with you? You want your wife?
I stay here, she said.
What is my throne?
I know that's right. I mean, a lot of stuff that. This is drinking music. Sácala, güey, like I said, you know, music, you know, it's one of those that you never stop to sell this. And there's so much music out there, and I mean, the creativity is endless. It's an endless dictionary, honestly. And endless, you know, and to this day, and I still learn every day. You know, there's no stuff that like, how did I, and then I think about it, like when I record stuff, like, how did I do that? It just comes, something, it just comes normally. And you actually got to come back to recording and listen to it and actually learn it. Because I don't remember doing it, saliendo a bit. And I know that a lot of musicians, you know, they came out naturally. It was one of the things that you just, it's unexplainable, it's what you call the soul. Yeah. It comes out of here. Once it comes out of here, I gain the children now. No se me enchiló el corazón, yeah, you know, like, I love music and I know. I guess I could say is, I don't see myself ever retiring from music.
I don't see you retiring from music either.
I don't see myself ever retiring.
You're still young, man.
Hopefully the Lord will bless me with many years, you know, to come. But I don't know, maybe the other gentleman, I don't see myself regardless.
You got one more for us?
Yeah, we'll Everybody likes this one. Así se baila en Vegas.
Oh, we did.
Sweet.
Woo! That was, I'm gonna tell you right now, I wanna dance now. I need to dance. I see your son over here is just slamming his, jumping. He's there jumping, he's slamming that air so hard I can feel it. No, hombre,
I feel like I broke it.
he did break the air.
Damn.
I'm gonna put you with Phil Collins.
Damn.
I feel it in the air tonight. Because I know that was a drummer for Estrellas, oro.
It happens.
That's my son, yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you giving me the opportunity just to play a little
That was
bit.
badass, dude.
That was cool. I love the, especially when it's unplugged, because you get to loosen up a little bit and, versus, it's, not that it's not okay to do it, we have to do it on stage, but it's, when you're on stage, you kind of more of a focused mind, you gotta, because like we were talking about, you got critics everywhere, and which is, constructive criticism is always good. You need
Well, Joey Herrera is said, I used to jam with these guys.
Yes, he
Hey,
did.
Junior, don't play around. Learn a lot from him.
Love you, Carmelita. Love you, Joey. Hell of a musician. I tell you, these guys, man. And especially, I'll take the moment real quick. Just saying, he's one of the guys that's been helping me out a lot, getting me through.
Junior was a bass player, right?
Joey.
He was a bass player.
He is a bass player. Hell, no. His daddy, he's a multi-talented musician, Joey Herrera Jr., but this Joey Herrera III. I was talking about the album, El Patrón with Jay Perez and Rolando Relia.
I got a story after we get off of this. I got a story with me and Joey, but yeah.
He's been like a shout out to him and a lot of these bass players that I've helped those Estrellas out, being like Joey Herrera, Leo Mendoza III, shout out to him, my brother, especially to his dad, rest his soul, Leo Mendoza Jr. One of the guys, those guys, Leo Mendoza III, Leo Mendoza Jr. was actually the first Estrellas that I had here in Michigan when I moved to Texas. They were the first Estrellas before the albums came. That's how much I struggled, but them guys, love you guys. Shout out to them. Also to Lawrence, Papaolo, también to Gerardo Lopez. Him also. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? And
There's Gary Lopez.
I say Gerardo Lopez.
Frank Lopez.
Bueno, he's helped me out in the, yeah. But the bass players, I think I got everybody. And if I forget your name, I'm so sorry. But
Martinez.
no, Bajo Sexto, still talking about bass players. Yeah, so Leo Mendoza the third, definitely, love you, brother. Joey Herrera the third, love you,
Where are you from, related?
Lawrence, Paolo, thank you, Carnalito. Gary Lopez, love you, Carnalito.
Gary Lopez. Oye.
All these guys, these guys have helped me. And I said, like, we were talking about the brotherhood of musicians to help each other out. These guys have helped me out. And here, when, like I said, struggling, and I mean, I don't have to put out there, but obviously they haven't seen my brother around, so, obviously it's there, there's no, you can't cover the sunlight with a thumb, you know what I'm saying? I can cover the camera, but, he said, I'd like to thank them guys. Not only them, to everybody that's helped us out as far as, music-wise. También to my brothers in the drummers, también brothers, in Bajo Sexto. Like,
It's gonna be drummer. I'm a daddy's drummer. I'm a drummer.
Shout out to Jaime Martinez, which is one of our composers. To this day, regardless, we went our own paths. We still stay in contact, and I still record his music. And he's a composer too. And Jaime Martinez, I still shout out to him. And also Isaiah, I think Isaiah Garcia also helped us out, man. And like I said, Leo Mendoza Jr., rest his soul. Leo Alvarez, rest his soul, too, also. And also to Mr. Alex Alvarez Sr., too, that's helped us out. And to Mr. Alex Alvarez Jr., too. That's what I was missing. Bass player and also Alex Alvarez Jr. Much love, Carnalito. I knew I was missing something.
You guys just recently played this weekend with Carlos.
Yes, we had the pleasure and the honor. Like I said, every time we jam out with any other band, it was an honor for us and a privilege. And yes, we had the honor to share the stage with Junior and back with the Midwest All-Stars. Shout out to my brothers, Junior.
You guys did a badass show.
Man, thank you guys.
There
Thank
were
you.
a lot of compliments on that show last night. A lot of compliments.
It's fine, man.
I'm sorry, I'm going to bring it up, but your son over here had more compliments.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He showed a lot of spirit. He showed a lot of energy, and that's what they were focusing on.
And I'm glad you're bringing that up because, like I told him, he needs to focus on the fact that he is the backbone of the band.
He's the rhythm.
He's everything.
He's the beat.
Like, I cannot get my groove on if you don't give me that groove.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things
It's gotta blend together.
He is the backbone. He is the band. He's the one that brings the soul to it.
Yes.
Especially to the style that is taking us this long. He's carrying the flag. Like I told you, I only started this motherfucker. Just for alone. I only started this. You're finishing it now. I just started.
You're leaving a legacy for him to carry.
No, but not only that, your drumming style. I'm over here 1980, 1990, 90s. You're about 22, you're advanced. You're doing shit that how do you do that? I'm really, I'm so crazy how much shit he does. What are you talking? See what I did? I said, no, I didn't.
If you start playing electric drums, I'm going to quit watching you.
Oh, no, he did. Go to YouTube.
You did not.
You go to YouTube, los Estrellas,
You did not use electric
Hey, you're gonna be amazed. And that's that little bird that I was telling you about. You'll see those two little speakers. That's how good it sounds. It ain't nothing magical that I play. No, watch. Let me ready for him.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
Los Estrellas y sus chavalos.
So, with
Put our name y sus chavalos.
So with
Put our name and
drumming,
then put y sus chavalos.
so with the drumming,
Yeah.
what did you like most? The regular drums, or did you like the electric?
I tried the electric and I wanted to give it a try because, caught my attention. I was young. It came two Ocinas next to it, so it looked cool to me. But I hit so hard, like I hit the tom, the tom it sounded like I was hitting the damn crash. Then I hit the bass drum, it sounded like I was hitting the snare. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah.
They have like a threshold, something like that. And that's another thing I learned. A threshold, what the freak is that? I don't know what that means. I guess it's sensitivity, blah blah blah.
Sensitivity.
Yeah. So
do you ever play triggers?
Is it this
I
one?
never use triggers.
As a microphone.
that one right there. That one right there. That's it.
All microphones?
All my phones. Yeah, this is when I use it right here. This is the Simmons.
There's my board. See that little board? See that little board? That's that little board. Right there. That's what I put on my album with. I put it up. That's it. This is Steve Jordan Polka. And I didn't even know how to play it. My kid just told me, let's play this one, Dad. That's my son right down the bottom. Here's another one. He doesn't play with me, but he plays the bottom too.
Wait, this is live?
Yeah.
Like raw footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raw footage.
Yeah, raw footage.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
How fucking good it is.
That's the mission song right there. Look how young my son was. Look at him. Look how young I was. That was a sexy beach. She made this happen. Oh no! I took a game.
Little age.
They're here,
How old are you right there? How old?
Yeah, about
14, 13 years old.
13?
what year was
It
it?
says
So that leaves you
how
to
long
be.
was that?
12 years ago?
12 years ago.
So that leaves you to be 38, 37.
I'm 46 right now.
I'm 20, I'm out of 28.
I was 30.
No more than you, I thought.
Hey, look.
I mean, I'm younger than you, I
Well, yeah, I didn't say that. But yeah, you know, that's one of the, actually the time, one time they played the electric drums. And actually that was a better electric drum than the one he had before. Because he tried one that was a little more less expensive. And I said, no, I don't like it. So we returned that one and we brought that one. He liked that one. And actually, I got a good sound of it. Like I said, that's when I learned about the threshold. I woke up the next morning because my wife gave it, my hand was sore. And then I moved the hand a few months and what happened? I said, you would be not behaving like that. I'm like, what? Yeah, so that's one of the
I
ones.
sit here, I was watching you play the accordion, man. It was like, no, hombre, I had copper tone next to me.
And you know what? And to like my 9 to 5, you know, before I've been with this company for 9 years, I'm a painter. Before that, I was a die caster, so I worked with molten metal. You know, I worked with zinc and aluminum. So I'm a hands-on guy. You know, like I've created parts that are like for the Blackwood. I don't know if you remember the Ford Blackwood.
Yes.
Back in the 2000 early, and then it was a Ford F-150 Harley Davidson editions. I did.
I actually worked for a company, I can't mention the company.
Oh, yeah.
But we did die casting
Yeah.
as well. We did the inside of the motor of the pistons.
You see, yeah.
And we did the die cast with a certain tracer and everything else. So
Yeah, so
I understand.
I mean, that's back home. Hands, and not only that, you know, like I said, I was old school, you know, I might not know how to, you know, no, que enséñame, güey, enséñame, chingando, güey, enséñame.
Put hands on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it better than you, güey. Como dicho yo, we do it faster, cheaper, and better. ¿Y qué?
So when it comes to sex, cheaper, better, and faster.
And much better, gooder.
Much better, good.
Much better, gooder.
Oh, shit.
Joey Herrera said, I watched Baldo grow up
Yeah, he did.
and progressed into what he is today. One of the best around, much respect.
Thank you, Joey. Love you, man.
You know, one of his mentors is, and one of them, my son looks up to him, and I'll say, you don't have to say, I will. Ruben Herrera. That's Joey Herrera Steele.
I'll make up a lot to him, man.
Great. Honestly, one of the greatest drums here in the Midwest.
Those are the guys you mentioned that I've met along the way.
He was a monster, man.
Certainly my bestia.
I saw him a couple times out there.
I had the honor, and if there's a couple, actually, there's a video up there too. I went there. He's ready to go. I told you when you were invited for an hour away.
Hey, we got a half hour, so.
Oh shit! I know. So yeah, it's I mean, this, like I said, you know, it comes down to, you know, the brothership, you know, and in reality, you know, we're nobody without each other. We'll never be nobody without each
So,
other.
you know, in business, I'm just gonna put this out there.
Straight up.
With business, what from Michigan to Texas, why is there so much drama and animosity from Texas to Michigan?
Because there's fucking great musicians up here, and they don't want to pay us. And I'm from Texas. Oh shit, did I say that? My bad.
You can't hear it right now.
And it's the truth. They are great musicians up here. I mean, it's a perfect example, but one motivo. You know, what I'm talking about. That, you know, they recorded with Jay Perez. And it's all politics. It's politics.
Yeah.
It's a dirty business. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's the way it is.
And see,
Unfortunate.
And so here's
There's a lot of talented musicians, man. You gotta realize it. There's great musicians. Not, and there's a lot of great musicians that have passed away that didn't get recognized. Now until they're dead, they're getting recognized, and they're recording their shit. Come on, I mean.
So, I'm just gonna say it like this, and I know everybody's watching, I'm gonna, quote unquote, for me, this is what Black River Studios wants to do, is rise up the house music here
Yeah. It's awesome,
and
man.
do what Texas is doing, and eventually have our own award show. Have, you know what I mean? Have our own show where we can hand out awards to the best, you know, the best song or the best singer or vocalist of the year, whatever. That's what we.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
would be
would be great for this visual that we do have.
Man, I'm right there with you.
So
Anything we can do, man.
for people out there that are listening and watching, when is your next show? Or what do you have coming up?
Right now, what we got coming up is Black River Studios right now. Oh, is that? I'm up to date, I think so.
Yeah.
No, basically right now, it's basically a studio time for me.
Okay.
Once I get, gotta do, basically, we gotta get more music out there now. And hopefully we'll have a new release, original, with the services of Black River Studios. With our first video ever.
Okay.
We've never had no video. I mean, yes, we videos live, but never. a
When it
first
comes to
video.
that, that's like what I always tell everybody when I film. I want your guys' input on it. I want you to like what you see. Because if I do something myself, I'm like, no, I want to be able to know that they like it.
He's picky.
Oh no,
Yeah.
He's been.
we are our worst critics. We are our worst critics.
Look, no, mira. We were doing Grupo Viento's video. This about to spend 3 hours on one clip going. Dude, it's
perfection.
Move on. Move on. He was like, no,
That's perfection.
no. It has to line up. It has
He
to.
knows what he wants.
He
knows what he
knows.
wants. And honestly, hands down, I am really, really impressed just when I seen the video. And you guys, the motion you guys did, just it looks. I mean,
It took a lot of work.
the production itself just says everything.
It took a lot of work, but especially for the editor, because
Well, he's got-
everybody said, "Well, you just take a video." It's not like that. It's editing. It's the motion
Yeah.
plus the sound.
We had to
what I
match
mean?
that up
It
too.
all has to combine to one.
And he knows what he wants.
Now, you guys are playing soon,
January.
July for the fiesta here in Holland,
Yes, the 21st. God willing.
the 21st.
Yes, primeramente Dios, Sunday.
Now,
Don't forget, guys.
we do have Tito, Alpha One here, Juan Alfaro,
Let me get
one of the baddest DJs in Holland, right?
Well, say that again. The baddest DJ in Michigan.
I'm on this guy.
The Midwest.
Midwest DJ in Holland. I'm gonna keep my answer.
But yeah, so I do the entertainment for LAUP, so I booked that lineup, and yeah, we have you locked in for the car show Sunday.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate it,
They're
guys.
talking that car show is going to be big.
Yeah.
So we're bringing the sound, and we'll be DJing. We got other acts. We got, I think, Grupo Fierro's there.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, hell
A
yeah.
couple other ones.
Great musician.
It's gonna be a good day.
Man, I appreciate the invite, guys, man. I'm speechless.
I already got
For
that
us here in
too.
the city, it's like, we put that whole week together, the fiesta. So Saturday we got the Palominos,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
DJing, doing all that, right? Food trucks, all that. But then they gave us a full Sunday to run the whole car show, because last year was Saturday, both of us were going at the same time. So we were like, nah, let's do the car show, give them the whole day.
Right.
So it's gonna be a good day.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
So am I.
I think it's really, I mean, as what you guys doing, I mean, honestly, and I'm really impressed, and I'm really excited, and I'm really thankful to you guys. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for the invite. Hopefully, we can do more things, and like I said, man, I'm really excited, especially with all, you guys are making noise too. You guys are really making noise from the get-go, man, from the get-go. You guys are just going up, man. Just up, man. So, thank you, man. Thank you.
Real quick, we as Black Rubber Studios have to say thank you to you,
Exactly.
as well as
Vice versa, guys.
I'm gonna say thank you to Grupo Viento.
Yes, sir.
And,
Yes, sir.
and Alpha One,
Yes,
as
sir.
well as Mark Buck.
Yes, sir.
We did do a show April 20th that you guys did show up and you guys played for us.
420, my favorite spot.
Yeah.
But you guys did a show for us, and I'm gonna tell you, we had nothing but positive feedback from that.
Man, I love you guys. It was awesome.
I never knew your promoter, and it was just like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring it up. So there was a couple. there was a couple. I'm gonna say more than a couple, but there was a few.
Few times.
There was a few times. There was a few times where people said, "Who's that chick with all that lipstick?"
I'm gonna be honest. I said the same thing. I was like, who is that?
So I was just like, I don't even know. But it wasn't until we actually. It was even thing. It wasn't even. It was the fact that it was like, I don't even. I had to go back into the video to go, holy crap! Wait a minute. But then I went back. I want you to come over here.
And then we found out who it was.
No, I don't want to go over there.
Come over here. So everybody, I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to introduce you to a very special. I'm going to introduce you to a very special person. We have done a lot of talking, a lot of late night talks, as well as when I was doing my podcast in 3 o'clock in the morning. This is a very special person to me because she actually put things in perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, Mari. Go ahead. She's the promoter for. Go ahead, introduce
Los
her.
Estrellas de Oro. That's it. To sum it up, I'm the promoter for Los Estrellas de Oro.
And your full name?
Maribel.
Maribela.
My promotions company is Colibri Alza Promotions.
Okay, and you're from where?
Saginaw. I'm from Texas, but I've been in Saginaw
Wait,
for
you're
3
from
years.
Saginaw, Texas?
I didn't know there was a second.
I didn't know there was a Saginaw, Texas either.
There's a Holland,
That
Texas.
explains the realistic.
And it doesn't come off like I told you.
I tell you what, she had about 5 drinks and none of that lipstick came
Are you
on.
serious? It doesn't come
It
up.
doesn't. It's a 16-hour stay.
Oh, really?
No, but when we first started talking, that's the first thing he told me. Everybody was asking, who's that chick with the red lipstick? I was like, really, dude? He didn't care that I was like right there recording these dudes, bro. They care about my red lipstick.
Everybody, the only thing people saw was like, who was that chick with that red lipstick? I'm like, I don't even, there wasn't your red lipstick. I had to go back into the video.
And you were saying right next to me,
And I was saying, but you know what, here's the thing. That whole event, it was, I put everything together and I was running back and forth. When I'm local, I was running back and forth and everything else.
Yeah.
So visualizing everything that was happening, I wasn't really paying attention. It was just take a quick video,
And,
do everything
and when
else.
you told me, I did it all by myself. I was like, dude, I'm here.
Yeah.
Whenever you need me, that still stands. I'm here. Not to blow my own horn, but I've been told I'm the best promoter around, so.
You know what? From the stuff that I've seen on Facebook as well as your insight, from the other stuff, you have a lot of stuff going on.
I'm kind of crazy sometimes.
I mean, not just with the lipstick is crazy.
Hey, I mean, why do you think they went to hire me?
But you know what? That's good because you know what? That puts a lot out there. That puts people. His perspective is going, holy crap! She can get it together. She knows what she's doing. She actually knows exactly what we need done.
Yeah.
And so people go to you, which is really great.
Yeah, and it all started with Junior back when the Midwest All Stars over a year ago.
Okay.
Carlos came to me over a year ago to be their promoter.
And just so you understand that, Mr. Gatto, the dad, when he
Junior? Or
the
the
dad,
Uwe.
when he first started, he played with my grandfather
Oh, cool.
a long time ago. Like
Yeah, long time.
long.
Yeah.
I'm not that old. That. Yeah, he.
Not that old.
He played with, which is why when it came down to it, when they actually started their restaurant, You guys need to go visit the restaurant. They're badass food.
What's it called?
A taco.
Creative name of.
But
We're
anyway,
gonna find it.
but yeah, so, my grandfather got to play with, their dad and stuff like that, and it was great. And it was just like when I got to hear that Carlos was actually, doing everything, and I was just like, that's just amazing. Now everybody's uniting, everybody's doing everything they do, and it's like,
Yeah.
now you're involved. So you have a great thing coming up.
What do I have?
Oh, you said it was going to be something big. I'm trying to remember because it was a late night that we had a discussion. You wanted me to tell Ben about it, which I didn't tell Ben yet.
What was it?
You had all these events that was happening, but there was a big event that was happening for a weekend. I can't even remember what it was.
Everything I have is big, so I don't know.
Especially your lipstick. But shut up.
Shut up and play with your drums.
Yes. But anyway, we want to thank you for showing up tonight and just say thank you for everything that you do with, being promoters and being a promoter and doing everything that you do for us today. So,
Because it's like how Liberto told me this morning. A lot of people are coming to me that they want me to promote their bands now. I don't mind, but I'm not going to start promoting just anybody either.
Right.
But
so okay, you said the key word because I used to do the same thing. What does one have to do to get your approval? How do they have to be? Do they have to have enough CDs, or do they have to be radio, or do they just got to sound good?
no. ¿Dónde vas?
You pay attention here. What are you doing about him?
Because I'm not talking about him, that's why.
Talk about him. He's done his business.
Yeah. What they gotta have is heart. That's what I love about Eliberto. That's what I love about Eliberto. So day one, I told him, he's the only person that I say yes. From the minute he called me and told me, I want you to be my promoter, that's the only person I've said yes to that minute. Because not even to the Aldacos did I say yes right away. And to him, I said yes right away. Corazón.
Something special. Down, down.
You notice he got on the camera. No, but in all seriousness, I mean, you said no to the doctor, but it was like
He asked me for 6 months straight before I said yes.
because
Because.
they had to prove it to you because you're not going to put Fort Worth into your time and money or whatever to just bring anybody on.
Because everybody knew who they were, I didn't. So I had to see and know who they were first.
Right.
Okay.
It's like I told everybody, I cannot defend what I do not know. I have to know you, I have to see your effort, I have to know your heart, I have to everything, so that I myself will want to defend you and back you up.
So what do you think about last night's show?
What can I say?
Exactly what you want to say.
What can I say? I can't say nothing.
So you would just if Carlos would say, "Can we do it?" You would jump on that real quick.
Not anymore, but yeah. It's gonna happen again, July 20th in Lansing. We already got it booked.
Okay.
Cool.
Then that's good because you got a good head on your shoulders. It's not just people that just want to throw money at you because you gotta have heart.
That's the thing about me, because I know a lot of promoters that, oh, you want a promoter? Come on, I'll promote you. Yeah, how is their work though? Half-ass work.
Yeah.
And mine is not, you see my work, they see my work. It's like Eliberto told me this morning. It's not just so much that you know what you're doing, is that you enjoy what you're doing. And I really do. Because music is everything to me,
Yes.
because of my dad. You know, and for many years, I have lupus and other illnesses. I couldn't move.
You have lupus.
Yes, sir. I have lupus, fibro, and rheumatoid arthritis. I couldn't move for a long time. So I couldn't even dance.
But you can move
And
that
now-
lip- you can move that lipstick. I'm sorry. I got jokes for days for
Is
that.
that all you're focusing on is the lipstick?
That's all he notices. I had to wear it today for that.
Thank you. It's very noticeable. It glows in the dark. But turn the lights up. And no, man.
So was my highlight though.
Hey.
So you haven't noticed that one?
I did. I was
Maybe
just
when-
gonna say that. It was just the lipstick I was gonna focus on.
See, no, but, so, I really, really love music. Music is something, it's the only thing that can break every barrier. Whether you speak the language or not, or that music is being interpreted, you're gonna
Yes.
feel it.
Exactly.
So I love music,
So if you ever need a DJ, Alpha One.
For sure.
Alpha One. I'm gonna tell you right now, this dude lit up thousands of people all in one show.
Cool, cool.
Thousands of people. Thousands. And he's got videos.
Big shows in Lansing, Tornado Millie, Project Pat, all those.
Then we gotta take you to Saginaw then.
Yeah, I'll kill it.
He'll kill it. He'll kill it.
We gotta do it, Eliberto.
Are we talking about that? Are we talking about that?
We're gonna do a collab for
This
this.
is a discussion.
Alpha One, I've known Alpha since he was little, and with music, it just exploded in his heart to the point where that's just his passion. You know what I mean?
And when he was talking up here, the same way I feel about music, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about anything you want to talk about music, Alpha One is the DJ
Yeah.
That's what's up.
in the Midwest.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? That boy can throw it down. He can throw it down.
everything,
Then we gotta
everything.
connect on Facebook and everything else, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Be ready?
Even the little shows he did in here for just, even if he was practicing, was like, dude, keep going.
That's cool.
It's like, we got something to listen to finally.
Ismael Flores Jr. says, saludos desde El Valle.
I'm gay.
Ismael
Ismael.
Ismael.
Ismael, you know, right?
He's man who?
Flores.
Flores.
What? Is he smiling at me?
This is, I said,
Saludos.
Smile, smile.
So do you personally want to give a shout out to certain people that you want to do right now, or some coming events that you want to promote real quick?
Free advertising.
Ah, for advertising.
All right, so her lips just said no.
Hey, just right now, Saginaw, we got that Memorial Cup going.
That's what it was.
Was it the Memorial Cup?
The Memorial Cup.
That Memorial Cup was a 10-day thing, where I think we're on day 5 now.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
it was. That you told me about. Which
Yeah,
I looked up and
the
then-
Canadian hockey teams are
Yes.
out there. Yeah, yeah, they're out there.
What is it?
I don't know where the people are at, but the teams are out there.
So go ahead and do your little promotion for that.
Yeah, I ain't gotta promote it, but it's going on over there. Yeah, no, and then after that, well, it's like I said, July 20th, we'll be in Lansing at the VFW,
Okay.
I go in. Yep.
with Los Estrellas de Oro and Junior Taco de All Stars.
Sweet.
Do you got any shout outs?
Just want to send out shout out to everybody, you know, that knows me personally, like all my family in Texas, Mexico, you know, all the people, supporters of
In
here.
China, Japón,
Just everybody, you know, all my
Germany.
cousins, you know, friends out there, thank you. Big shout out to all the bands tuning in with us, man. Much appreciate you guys, thank you. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys pretty soon.
So, being a drummer, why do you hit that drum so hard?
My dad drilled it in my head, bro. My dad was one of them guys, man, growing up, man, I used to hit him real soft. And my dad got mad when it's a true story.
Hey, hand, did you not hear triggers?
I've heard trigger, but I've never been interested in them.
Why? You don't have to hit the drum that
That's because
hard.
my dad told me, you better not stay in there.
What you say, Mama?
You think that video that Carol does into the radio with? You saw how he was? They didn't have a tent up there. I was literally fighting with the promoter that did that event because he didn't have a tent for the band. Este huerquillo, you know all his energy, his effort in the... Man, he was fainting on me. He was putting water on his head y todo. For real.
And then it's messed up. We get on when it's so hot, and the next band gets on, the sun goes away. And then the breeze comes on, and it's
I'll make this a butterfly.
Of course.
And then the thing about it is that we got merch, right? So we got caps and stuff. Homeboy had his cap. He gave it away, but he didn't tell me. So he was there playing with nothing on his head. And I was like, oh my God, he's fainting. He's like, bring him water, bring him water.
You should have put some lipstick on his head.
As a Cody.
But no, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting
You know, we love you.
Me too.
So everybody that knows now who the person with the big lipstick is my favorite.
Now quit asking. Quit asking, you already know.
Quit asking, it's me.
Yes. But thank you very much for being on the show. Thank you for being here. I know you had to travel just to be here. I hope you have a safe trip back home. Are you going to have a hotel or you can go back?
No, I'm gonna go shopping with Diamond, and then we're gonna go home.
Shopping?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. She's gonna take me. I'm not from here, remember?
Everything, this is Holland. Everything's closed.
Está cerrado, hermano. She's taking me to the Rapids.
Oh,
It's
okay.
only 9:48.
I'm going to say, ya está cerrado.
Nobody's open 24 hours a
We're
day.
gonna go shopping in Aldo's room.
The only thing is open, I mean, the lipstick stores are closed. Yeah, have a lot, like, grab a lot of
It's amazing.
Also.
It's a Maybelline $60.
Well, Walmart's still open.
Walmart's still open.
Yeah.
So we got, one more little, conversation with,
Well, let me do the sponsors real quick.
So we're gonna do the sponsors real quick, and then we will continue and finish the show with Roberto here.
Everybody, so
my bad.
yeah, a lot of people know me as Junior. And I just say part of my name.
So let's remind everybody that we are sponsored by Pure West Compassion Club.
Thank you.
Located at 9430 Adams Street, right here in Holland, next to the Love's gas station. Give them a call, 616-772-9420, if you're interested in more info. We also got Zamudio Ramos Cleaning Service, owned by Angela Zamudio. She is good at what she does. She's perfect on everything that she does. Get a hold of her, 616-321-0309.
She can also clean, band equipment.
That too. And her shoes. And her shoes.
We got a lot of shit we got to clean.
All right, so there you go. All right, so we're back. What were you saying? Or you had another question? You said?
Yeah, I have a question for you, buddy.
Give me.
So, what is the long time goal for you? Like, I mean, do you want to be on this? I mean, I know for me personally, when I was in the band, I wanted to be on stage with like the top star, the top tier. Where's your goal?
My main goal is just for my music to be heard by people, you know. Right now, honestly, in what I'm doing, I believe that I'm in my tier, you know, because I'm doing what I love, because I love to do it, and because the love of music, and I love what I do, and I love the outcome, you know. I do what I do because I enjoy it so much.
Right.
And for me, it's one of those things that if they don't like it, well, I'm sorry, but I'm somebody else will. There's a lot of people out there. And I mean, to make it up there, yeah, we all want to make it. I mean, most definitely. But for me, like, if I make it, awesome. But you know what? There's always one thing that I've always thought about, you know, to be number one is hard. But to stay at number one is even harder. So I'm not saying that I'm satisfied where I'm at, but I am fucking blessed. Real talk, blessed with everything that I have right now. I couldn't ask for no more. If the Lord blesses me with more, by all means.
Amen.
You know, by all means. But right now, with my family and everything that I have in my surroundings, people that are cherish me, my friendships, and with anybody that cherishes me, and you know, thrives with, not thrives, but you know, just in general, that's positive vibes. I'm blessed. The only thing I can really say is sky is the limit, and the Lord will decide what He wants with me.
Right.
If He takes me up there, by all means.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have another question.
Yeah, definitely.
What if the Lord says, "Stop the Hana music and play for me"?
I will, because it will come down to a point that I have to show my heart to the Lord. We all take that trip.
I like that answer.
We all, and
There was no hesitation in that. Was right. I like
no,
it.
sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. because in reality, we are all here on a borrowed time.
Thank you.
You know, we're all here on a borrowed time.
Yep.
And you don't know. I mean, right now I'm here. Tomorrow I might not.
Yeah.
You know, this could be my last interview. Might not. You know,
Tomorrow's not promised.
and it's never for nobody.
Nope.
The most important thing is we give the Lord the blessing. I mean, we give the Lord the thanks for the blessing of having us alive one more day.
Amen.
One more day. We wake up and we're blessed. I'm rich. I'm rich.
Yes.
I mean, the jewelry. I mean, yes, I wear my. But this is just what you call make you feel good, or just a bling bling. Whether when there's a lot of words for it, but it's not. This is not going to cure us. You know?
Right.
The health, our health, and it's not only for just ourselves, it's for the family. You know, that being said, you know, I'm blessed every day when I wake up and I see my family, my mother, which I'm blessed to have. It's the only thing I have left. I don't have my dad. My mom, she's 83 years old. I'm blessed to have her, which has been my inspiration all this time. I am blessed. You know, I don't have a number one hit on blah, 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 Billboard or all this stuff, but you know, but I do have a wife that loves me. I have children that love me. And they love when I beat the shit out of what I mean, like, cabrón, tócale bien, güey. You know, shit like that. That's what I mean about beat the shit out of, you know, tócale bien, güey, que pinche, you know. And I mean, that's what he said, just, you know, I'm blessed. That's all I can say, I'm really blessed. And that being said, I wouldn't change it for no other, you know.
No, I know you said this earlier. If you want to announce where your music's played, where people can listen to it,
Basically,
exactly which ones those people are from.
I mean, everybody's got Spotify, obviously. Everybody's got YouTube. Everybody's got iHeart. In general, I don't have my phone because I had to turn it off just for professional purposes. But in reality, I just type in Los Estrellas and all digital platforms. We are everywhere. We're actually even on Deezer, and I don't even know what Deezer is.
Right.
It's
I used to use that too, but-
DEEZR or something. That's
Yeah.
Paris or something like that.
Yeah.
That's, you know, overseas. I mean, our distributor is DistroKid. You know, I went with, you know, with the, you know, obviously, you know, I learned how to use a computer.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I do not have the other means, you know, which are, you know, these other recording companies, which, you know, I can't mention no names because, you know, obviously they don't sponsor us or whatever, which is the truth. You know, why are you gonna give them, you know? Anyways, yeah, I don't have that, so the only thing that I have which I just said something my bad, but sorry, but they do, you know, I do pay them, so yes, that's the only thing we have, and like I said, like you guys, you know, you guys are our voice. And I really appreciate the invite, and without you guys, we would not be nobody.
Yeah.
You know, not only the DJs, but you guys are literally. I mean, the DJs play our music, but you guys are literally expressing us what we go through. You know, our livelihood. You know, our ups and downs behind the scenes, and what's foreseen to come, or what's happening, and then some, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
You know, without you guys, you know, it's really. I mean, everybody tries to picture that we have. You know, you see, oh, look at there. No, there's always something, you know, because we live a life too. We have a life too.
Right.
You know, it's not all glamour, you know, which is not. I mean, I go home, I like frijoles, you know. I like them cajete con chile piquín. Oh my God. Tortillas de harina, oh man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? My wife, you know, tortillas de harina. You know what I'm saying? You know.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
why we do this is because I want people to see the reality of things.
Yeah.
And
You
you're
know.
like, it's not like you just said, all glamorous all the time.
No.
But okay, because I've been to Hollywood,
And
and
that's
it's funny because I remember, you know, you see it on the Oscars, for example. You go outside, there's a Burger King across the street. There's a rundown car dealership.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's you know.
really. So it's like you said, behind the scenes.
You got Hollywood stars in there, you know, they're shooting under the
Exactly.
I mean, but yeah, and I it's really hard, you know. You guys just make it more better for us, and you're like not only a blessing, but you just gives us more gasoline to keep doing what we're doing, you know.
Exactly.
You're like food for us, you know, because just doing this here right here, like, you know, like, man, I gotta come up with something better because these guys don't know lives. I didn't think about that shit. I gotta, you know. But in reality, that's what we need, you know, because, you know, we don't have the glamorous, you know. I mean, I'm nothing against, you know, if you made it at school, you know, more power to you guys. You guys are blessed.
Right.
But I'm talking about there's so many talent out there that has gone unrecognized.
Well, see, that's
Unrecognized. And I mean, truly, you know, from the bottom of my heart, you know, so many great talent musicians that are still here, not only here, but throughout the United States.
Right.
You know, not even that, La República Mexicana. I mean, they have like I mean, my respect. We can say Tejano, but really in reality, Mexico has so much talent, and not only that,
Yeah,
there
but
is
see, this is where Black
South America, I mean, everything.
This is what Blackbird Studios wants to do is take all that hidden talent that nobody exposes.
Yeah.
We want to expose that talent.
Man,
This is why we're doing what we're doing. We want to expose that talent.
and I feel so humbled, and I'm so thankful to you guys, man, because in reality, I mean, this is an eye opener. Not only, hopefully, for not for me. I mean, because I've been trying. Hopefully, and the Lord put you guys on my path for a reason. And I'm thankful, and I'm blessed, and hopefully, you will bless somebody else. And you are a blessing. You're a blessing to us. And like I said again, you guys are our ears. You guys are our voice. Without you guys, now with most importantly, now with the internet and all this stuff, we're worldwide. This recorded today, but it will be forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this, I will pass away, which we all do. And then, my grandchildren, great grandchildren, blah blah blah.
So you're gonna leave a legacy.
A legacy, and that's one thing. Even if I don't make it, hey, this was my grandpa. Maybe the next generation will. Because like I said, my tío Mero, he he was not only a movie star artist. I mean, he was international. I mean, big time. And to this day, he's been passed away for 40-some years. To this day, you still hear his music. Over 4 decades, 46 years, he's been gone, and still they play his music. And in reality, out of his name, Los Cadetes Linares, there's been proven there's over 1,000 names, or I think, of naming his name, using his name, in regards to Cadetes this, Cadetes that, so he left a huge legacy, and that's saying, I've never played that style, which is norteño. I played Tejano, which was what I am, but my roots are, I'm blessed, like I said, I not only have that Mexican root, and I had the Tejano root and Junto, so I'm blessed, and I'm trying right now, and again, to you guys, thanks, you're speaking out for me, and hopefully people hear me out.
Before we end the show, is there anybody want to give a shout out to?
Basically to all my family, all the way to Mexico, to Texas, around the United States. And I got a list here, and I know that I'm not going to be able to finish all the familia, but I will start this with my last name, la familia Contreras, la familia Sosa, Guerrero, Muñoz, Reyes, Lumbreras, Anciso, Cobos, Garcia, Palomín, Altamirano, híjola. And I'm still thinking, la familia Villarreal from El Valle, Alvarez, Valdez, and if I forgot names, I apologize, but there's so much people that I know, and I'm blessed. I am so blessed. If I forgot your name, I'm sorry, I love you. Si se me olvidó a nombrarlos, dispensen, pero los quiero. Pero to everybody that's played a role with Estrellas, on and off stage, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of us and helping us succeed and helping us do what we've been doing to this day after so many years. Se los agradezco. Thank you. We love you. Para mi jefecita, para mi madrecita, love you, mama. To all my brothers, love you guys. Hasta Moni Alvarez too. Para mi Alvarez too, and no forget, tampoco mi compadre Paul, to all my compadre, to my road manager, and to everybody in general. Big shout out to my brothers también, Junior Aldaco, and all my fellow musicians, all around Midwest. Love you guys, from all the way from Ohio to Wisconsin to Illinois, all the way to everywhere. California, Arizona, Mexico, Texas, obviously Texas, everywhere. Thanks, guys. Much respect. Love you guys and thanks for the support.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we appreciate you being on tonight. It was cool seeing you play. We will have you back. What?
Can I give a shout out real quick?
No.
Okay. Well,
You can't. You're not. Okay.
So I'm going to give a shout out to Erica Garcia
Okay.
and Maya. I don't want to get that wrong. Ramon. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for being participation in this. Actually, Erica Garcia said you guys are fucking badass. I showed her a video last night.
Much better. Thank you.
I showed her a video of you guys last night, and she said you guys are badass.
Thank you so
Cool.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you are actually. I
So-
liked it. I like your music actually. Like I said,
Thank you.
I don't really listen to it too much, but I like the tune. I like the way it sounds. Would you stop saying that?
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for
My dad's
being
white.
with us.
My mom's side is Hispanic, so from
You're
Texas.
blessed, man. You're blessed.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for showing the love
Yes,
and
for sure.
still keeping that side of you.
and bringing it up because you have Mexican and you have that,
Oh, yeah.
regardless, you know, and whatever you say, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
That's my dad's side.
It's okay, it's okay.
But no, we appreciate you, all of you guys being
man.
here.
Thank you guys, thank you. to
The whole band, appreciate it. Marco Santito. Starlito, sorry, I forgot. We gotta call you Starlito. One of our Tito. Alpha One.
Ben.
Yes, appreciate it.
Mr. Starlight.
Starlight.
Mr. Ben Herrera, Mr. Starlight. Thank you guys for the invite, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Heriberto Contreras, everybody knows me. Some people know me as Heriberto, some people know me as Junior, but everybody knows who I am, and I appreciate for the support.
Oh, yeah, for
Behind
sure.
myself, my son,
Exactly.
Los Brazos Contreras.
and
Oh.
the whole
Thank you guys
team.
for having us.
Thank you guys. I really love you guys and appreciate you guys for the support. Big shout out to my wife too. She's behind the green man is a fucking great woman, and love her. She's my wife. My wife, Alma. You know,
All right, well, we appreciate it, and we will see everybody tomorrow, I guess. Wednesday, we'll do Wednesday, but we'll see everybody. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We will see you Wednesday night, and everybody have a good night.
Thank you.